Welcome to Comics on Parole. My name is Dan Glazer, and I'm your host. And here's my sidekick, Al. How you doing, Al?
I'm well, man. How's it going?
Get over here, Al.
Oh.
We have a big show planned for. I mean, a really big show, as Ed
Really
Sullivan.
big? How
Really big show.
How big?
Really big.
Put kids in it?
As big as my... No, let's not go there. Okay. Anyway, so anyway...
you like my Pulp Fiction?
I like it. I was going to say, I like that.
I had a guy try to buy it off me today. I said, no, thanks. I'll keep my Pulp Fiction shirt.
Well, listen, I was performing at a club called Hole in the Wall last night, and I talked to the owner. The owner said a friend of his came in the week.
This is a G-rated show, by the way.
This G-rated.
Okay, go ahead.
By today's standards, it's G-rated. So anyway, a friend of his came in with 2 prostitutes. It was a friend of his. The next morning, he called my friend. He said, this is a true story, by the way. This is not a joke. They slipped him a sedative. He woke up the next morning, and his wallet was gone, his jewelry had gone, his car keys are gone,
kidneys gone,
everything,
just the whole
everything.
package. Yeah.
That's why I always say, if you need prostitutes, check out Angie's List. You need a hitman, check out Angie's List.
That's right.
That's what I always say.
Get the good ones.
So we went to Knoxville this weekend, my wife and I, and we packed our bags.
Okay.
And my wife said, "You took my glasses. I know you took my my eyeglasses." I said, "I don't need your glasses. I got my own glasses." I know you took them. We get to Knoxville. And I opened my suitcase at the hotel, and sure enough, to my surprise, there are glasses. So I did anything a good husband would do. I took the glasses and hid them back in the suitcase. When I got back to Atlanta, I walked up to the closet upstairs, and I set the glasses back next to her watch I walked off with in 2002 and a bracelet in 2008. She'll find it eventually. Hey, did you hear about the
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay. What are you, psychic? Did you hear about the 64-year-old lady who swam from Florida to Cuba in shark-infested waters?
Is that here recently?
No, last week.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And but you know why the sharks didn't eat her? They're after younger fish. I did not make that joke up. It came from a doctor cousin of mine.
That's that G-rated joke.
That's a G-rated joke. But
man, you're
he's hilarious. So he's like a brain surgeon. He tells jokes all the time.
We're gonna have to win.
Anyway, so you know what one shark said to the other shark when they saw her swimming by? The one shark said, "Do you want to eat her?" The other shark said, "Nah, she smells like tuna." Anyway, get back to the scene.
Tuna, 3-na, 4-na. Okay.
Leave the comedy of the professionals out. Anyway.
Dude, you get what you pay for. Okay?
That's true. And I paid nothing.
That's right.
Anyway, let's give a plug for Jerry Farber's Side Door. Okay. Jerry Farber's Side Door is one of the premier, I don't even like to call it a comedy club. It's an entertainment club. They do have comedy on Wednesday night open mics and weekends, but they have singers, entertainers, famous people like Sally Kellerman and others. But we're doing also, I want to promote something different. Next Wednesday, if you go into to Jerry Farber's Side Door on Roswell and Piedmont Road, connected to Landmark Diner, which you see there, and say Comics on Parole, you get in 2 for the price of 1. No, 2 for the price of 1. So go and say Comics on Parole. 2 people get in for the price of 1. It's only $5 to get in. So rather than 10, it'll be $5.
3 for the price of 4.
Yeah, and he even charges the comics to get in $5, and $5 is cheap because my wife charges me $10 to tell jokes, so it's a good deal.
Wow.
So anyway, next week, Wednesday, Jerry Farber Side Door, say Comics on Parole, you get in for 2 for the price of 1. Now let's take it to a commercial break.
Right back.
And we'll be right.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all...
Welcome back. We are honored to have a guest on here. This young man has a high-energy, quick-witted comedian with an extremely unique story. His comedy is very personable, fast, and as he delivers what is a sense of lovable sarcasm and flirtatious charm, he's very, very witty. The faces aren't necessary, Christian. And he's appeared at Jerry Farber's Side Door, Laughing Skull. He hosts Bonkers Comedy Club, Basement Theater. He performs all improv. So I want to welcome to the parole desk, Mr. Christian Saslow.
Dan Glazer, how are we?
How are you doing?
If I were any better, I'd be twins. There would be 2 of me. We would rule the world.
If 2 of you, we're in big trouble.
Yes.
We're in big trouble. Listen, I just want to ask you a few questions here that I've created for you. Now, you recently had a birthday.
I did. I am officially old. I hate it. I just turned 33.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, all right? I'm at that age where I'm allowed to start complaining. Like
about what?
You know you're getting old when your idea of a good time is a nap. Like, you just know that's when, right? When ice cream starts making you fart, you're old. You're on the downward slope.
Listen, 33 is a new 23. I'm 56.
Tell that to my knees.
Your knees?
My knees.
Did you play a lot of sports?
I did. I did. Growing up, I boxed and I wrestled.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I learned to box up in Philly.
Yeah.
Which was a lot of fun. And when you're the only white guy in the gym, you learn to fight real fast. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And but I mean, everybody was great. You know, like they would give me like free lessons, extra lessons late at night when I was alone by my car. It was awesome. They were great.
You grew up in Philly?
I did.
I didn't know that. I went to
South Jersey, Philadelphia.
I went to Valley Forge Military Academy.
Did you really?
Where J.D. Salinger and all that.
You were a horrible child.
I was. Now, you're married to a young, beautiful, gorgeous Jewish woman.
I am. She is, seriously, she's way hotter than I deserve. And
I would attest to that.
Yeah, no. But the problem is this, though. Like, you don't just marry a Jewish girl.
Uh-huh.
You marry the Jewish family.
Yeah.
You marry the mother and the sister, and when they get together, they like combine their nagging powers to form a giant super Jew, like Jumanji, just And let me just tell you, like, my wife's Jewish parents were just thrilled that their Jewish daughter was marrying a guy named Christian.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's why I married a country Jew. I married a country Jew. And I was the only Jewish kid in my high school, 1,700 kids, 75,000 people. My parents weren't even Jewish. When I was born, they looked at me and said, oh, my God, he's Jewish. Well, we'll raise him anyway. We'll keep him as one of our own. But right now, I want to take it to Christian's set.
So I toured your guys' mall up here, the big Mall of America, right? How many Chinese food places does a food court need? Holy crap! Right? Like, is there like some deal with China? Like, this is where they ship them when they're too old to work in the sneaker factories? Like, sorry, Shingzu. We appreciate the 10 years you put in here at Nike, but you're 14 now. Time to transfer you over to China Walk. Chop, chop. And they're so aggressive with the samples. Seriously, like, I'm on the other side of the food court, right? Hey, come here, you take sample. You take sample now. I don't want to say, no, you take sample. She was coming at me like an Asian food martial arts movie, right? Like Kung Fu Panda Express.
Is your protein failing to give you what you need during your workouts? Then get on, dumbass! Now with over 1 million grams of protein, this dumbass is revolutionizing the protein industry. Hey, what's up? I'm a dumbass trainer, Dick Mertz. Rhymes with hurts. Did you start working out 2 weeks ago and you're still not satisfied with the way that you look? Are you looking to get gains? Are you looking to get stupid, ridiculous gains? Get on, dumbass! You know what, Dick? I've been working out so hard, and I just want to get a six-pack. Well, boom! Call me your dumbass genie, because I just got you a dumbass six-pack. If you drink 18 of these a day, it'll get you so shredded, they'll call you the Shredder. So maybe you're as fat as I was, and you're saying to yourself, you know what? I really need to lose some weight, Dick. Well, I got the best product in the world for you. Back that mass up. This product will get you more definition than Webster's Dictionary. So So if you call today and order Dumbass Protein, not only will I send you the Dumbass Protein powder, but I'll also get you a Dumbass 6-pack, and I'll get you Back That Mass Up. And if you call within the next 10 minutes, I'll also give you a Dumbass Workout. That way people who see you working out in the gym will be like, whoa, that guy is doing like a dumbass workout. Look at that. You can be as shallow as you want when you got cuts this deep. You know, your wife called me and she said, stop being a vagina because she already has one. Get on Dumbass!
Very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
And tell them people, you have a lot of these videos. Tell people where they can go see them.
Well, you can go to my website, christiansaslow.com, SASLO.com.
Yeah.
Or you can look me up on YouTube. Amazing Saz, SAZZ, is my YouTube username.
Now, you just recently had a baby.
I did.
By your wife.
I really hope it's mine. And she's the most amazing thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I can't explain. Like, thank God, though, she doesn't look like me.
Yeah.
Like, just...
Oh, you mentioned something. Doesn't look like you. We often like to find someone a celebrity that looks like you. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot to show this.
Okay.
Show this, the look-alike celebrity. Look, the width of the hair, the arms. Look at the arms. I mean, that's Popeye all the way. Okay, let's continue.
Oh my gosh, that's great. That's awesome.
So anyway, tell
I
us
wish
about
I
the
could do a Popeye impression.
I like Popeye. Robin
Yeah.
Williams does a good Popeye.
Yeah.
Anyway, Don Cooper does a good Popeye. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just saying.
The baby.
She's amazing, man.
Yeah.
She's so,
Is she sleeping well?
Oh, God. No. Thank God I'm here, actually.
Yeah.
No, she, it's like that moment where you're just like, I can't take it, but then they smile at you and you're just like, oh, it's just your brain saying, don't eat them, right? Like, that's the whole,
Yeah.
it's, she's just amazing.
I mean, now, are you watching the child during the day, or do you have a job?
I'm in school right now.
That's right. You're
actually.
studying to be a nurse.
Yeah, I'm studying to be
A woman, a female nurse is called a nurse. A male nurse is called a noose.
noose.
Yes. Yeah. So you're studying to be a noose.
Ba-dum-bum.
But anyway, well, listen, Christian, it was wonderful having you on the show.
Dan,
Let me give you a hand.
Thanks for having me.
That's kind of corny, but I had to do it.
No, I love it.
Thank you a lot, Christian, and we'll keep abreast of your continuing. And he's a magician, by the way.
I am.
We're going to have him back on the show sometime to show your magic.
Yeah.
And eventually, you're going to combine magic with comedy.
One of these things will get me famous.
What did he say? But you're going to eventually go back to the magic with the comedy.
Yeah, that's 100% right.
Then you can teach my wife how to make me disappear, because she's
always asking.
trying to do that. Anyway, thanks a lot, Christian.
Hey,
I
thanks,
appreciate
Dan.
it. Okay,
All right.
Come back again. Take a hand. No, I'll keep the hand. We'll have a drawing at the end of the show. Let's take to a commercial.
These old black men, they have priorities to just, well, black.
There's no commercial. Oh, there's no commercial?
No.
There was one.
Sponsors, man.
No, that's what you get.
There was a commercial. It was very funny. So we'll have to put it on the next show. It's going to come to me in a minute. Oh, Popeye. It's a Popeye commercial. You see it?
Really?
Yeah, another Popeye. Popeye, see if you play it.
No, it's not there.
That's right. We'll show it on the next show. These are these technical difficulties that do happen while you're doing live television.
You know what? No, you look good. You know what?
Right. There it is. Hey, LeVar, that's it. Show it.
I'll play that.
Asi byste měl vědět, že ty boule na předloktích jsou obrovské nádory. Ano, divím se, že vám nedošlo, že takhle lidská bytost nevypadá. A podle boulí vaší řeči a toho oka jste před 7 lety prodělal mrtvic. To, že ještě pořád chodíte po světě, je učiněný zázrak. Asi tak 2 měsíce.
I wanted to get that
Do you look at yourself or do you look at
I really try to look at a camera, but unfortunately there's a clock here on the screen, so I end up looking over. I don't like looking at myself.
Because I don't want to look at myself. I want to talk to the people.
Do you ever go to a restaurant and the whole restaurant has mirrors around? And it really hurts your appetite when you're looking at yourself in the mirror.
It's kind of weird.
It's weird.
I'm an ugly guy. I hate
No, you're not. Listen, before we go any further, this is a really, really big honor to have this gentleman. I mean, really big honor. Christian, you were an honor.
Don't do this,
but this
man.
is a really big honor.
Don't do this.
I saw this gentleman perform at the Miller Lite stand-up comedy contest last week. The judges, he was a finalist. He won the contest.
Last year.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars he won last year. He actually closed the show this year, had thunderous applause, and I'm not exaggerating, thousands of people in the audience, and Marlon Wayans was one of the judges. So I want to and this gentleman travels
Last year
with...
it was Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. It was Kevin Hart?
He was the judge.
Oh, I did. This gentleman travels with Kevin Hart's Plastic Cups group. He Cup Boys. He also performs at all the improvs around the country and all the major clubs here. All the major clubs. Laughing Skull, Punchline. Blah. I want to welcome to the Parole Desk the finest comic gentleman I've ever met.
Oh man!
In the last year, Mr. LeVar Walker.
Man, pleasure to
he
meet
played
you,
it on
man.
me. Gee,
pleasure to meet you.
That scared me.
Wait, what's funny about this?
That scared me.
Whoa! Hey, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Don't laugh at my hand. I got teased about this hand in elementary.
You did?
Yeah. Well, you know my mom is white and my dad is black, and I.
Oh God! I didn't.
Yeah, so don't do this. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me.
Okay. Now, one thing I want to bring up, this gentleman is more than just a comic. He's a pharmacist. He has a doctorate in pharmacy.
Yes, PharmD degree. I've been this is stupid with this hand. It's like a little back scratcher.
It's funny when I shake it. It really freaked me out when I shake it. Tell us about your...
You can hire me to scratch your back. Okay, there we go.
Okay, tell me, what do you deal with being a pharmacist?
Dude, I go through hell back there, man. I work primarily retail pharmacy. And I'm put in an environment where, yes, I went to school for several years, and I learned a lot about medicines, interactions, side effects, a lot of therapeutic, if your kidney isn't working, how to dose you, if your liver isn't functioning properly, how to dose you on drugs that have narrow therapeutic indexes. Now, with all that being said, 7 years of school to get this PharmD.
Yeah.
I find myself working behind a cash register at CVS, bringing up juice and dog food and cereal. And I just don't think I get the respect that I deserve as a healthcare professional. All that, man.
Birth control device.
And I hate bringing the condoms up because the condoms are normally in the gate. It's closed in the section.
Right.
So a guy, hey man, we'll get some condoms. And I have to get the key and open it up. And he expects me to bend down and touch his condoms. I'm not touching your condoms. You're going to reach and get your condoms, man. Okay?
Yeah.
You're going to do that. Okay?
Yeah. Now, you've been a comic for 11 years.
11 years.
11 long years or rewarding years?
No, dude, this is like really my passion.
Yeah.
All my life since I was a child, people like, man, you can be a comedian. Because I was an ugly kid growing up, and I used to do things to get attention.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would act out.
Right.
Go to class. Hey, I got to put the show on. Right. I need attention constantly.
Why were you picked on as a kid?
I wasn't picked on.
You grew up in Chicago,
I was just
right?
a strange-looking child. I had an old face.
I
looked old, and kids make fun of me, man.
Hey, comedy is all about entertainment.
It was the pain. It was a pain, Dan. Damn it, it was a pain.
I'm sorry.
And so, dude, I just used to love making people laugh. Man, my grandmama funny, my mama funny. Yeah. Everybody in my house was funny, man.
Yeah.
Just go out and tell jokes, man.
Yeah. Did all the women think you were funny?
Oh yes, and that's another thing.
Was it a pickup? Was it a chick magnet being a comic?
I could laugh a woman out of her underwear.
Oh really?
Oh yes.
In an audience when you're performing?
No, just talking to her.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to do that to get them over my face. I had to just,
Well, let's do this.
Let's hit them with one liner. The next thing I know, oh God,
In Chicago.
In Chicago.
In Chicago,
man.
yeah. Let's take it to LeVar's set.
These old black men, they have priorities are just. Why old black men don't want to go to the hospital? Why they don't want to go to the doctor for nothing? You tell them to go to the doctor, they won't tell you what they want. I'm gonna be all right. I ain't going to no doctor. I got too many problems on my mind. I go find something. If I got something, I just want to drop dead. I'm not going. I got to bring him up in the farm. I ran this old black guy up the other day. He had 2 medications, so I'm at the cash register. Like, look, Mr. Johnny, both of those medicines will be $220.15. Damn! I don't believe it. I don't know why they got to adjust their pain. Damn! I don't believe it. $225. They talk to somebody else. $225. Yeah. Now I don't know what it is, but for some strange reason, when I tell somebody a really high price at the cash register, they get comfortable on the cash register. So I say, Mr. Johnny, that's gonna be $225.50. Damn! You have got to be kidding me. It is cheaper to die. It is just cheaper to die. I believe it. Ain't no damn thing. But look, now that's for both of the medicines, right? Okay, look, I tell you what you do. I ain't got all the money. You keep the blood pressure medicine and give me the bag. He done passed out and run the store with a hard on him.
Hey, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just trying to tighten your line up. I don't need a haircut. Okay, there's the services I offer in the bathroom. I take a lot of pride in that. I'm just trying to tighten you up, young blood. But hey, if you don't want that, you just go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Just finish what you're doing. Don't finish. Well, it's $1 for water. I gotta pay for water? Normally you do, but I'm gonna let you slide, so you just go ahead and turn it back on. Yeah. Go ahead, turn it on.
What are you doing? I'm good, okay?
So do you have a problem or something?
Yeah, I don't need you brushing
You
me off.
need to be appreciative that somebody taking the time out to try to care about you, boy. See, let me tell you something. A lot of you young punks don't understand. See, I've been doing this 25 years. I done put 3 kids through college doing this here. You understand what I'm telling you, boy? You got to listen. God damn.
Hey, what are you spraying Lysol on me for?
You stinking. It didn't smell like that till you got through, boy. You want a sandwich?
Can you please just move your bagels and all of that out of the way?
Stay right there, I'm gonna make you a sandwich. I got good steak, I got good meat, collard. Hey! Hey!
Now you have this isn't phone time, LeVar.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. That's like when you get caught at work. You'll be at work on your phone and the supervisor come up, yeah, how you doing? That's it.
Do you ever sneak a Playboy or read the Playboys? You go to the magazine rack, read the entertainment section?
You don't need to do that with these iPhones.
Oh, that's true. There's a lot of stuff that should not be on.
Right.
Sure. Now, tell us, you on your website, don't you have more videos like this?
Yeah, I got a lot.
You do?
Escobar 77. That's my YouTube.
Oh, Escobar 77.
That's right. Y'all go check that out. I got a lot of vids on
A lot of it. Now, was there what was the incentive behind this this bathroom?
Well, that's a joke I do. You know, going to nightclubs in Atlanta, it's a lot of bathroom men lurk in the club.
Yeah.
And one of my jokes was I was minding my business using the restroom, and this bathroom attendant tried to line the back of my neck up. Gets a really huge laugh because I'm like, hey man, what are you doing? And we just did a whole skit and just acted it out.
Yeah. It would have been funny if, like, the guy went in the... Well, it was hilarious anyway, but the guy went in the stall and you followed him into the stall.
That would have been funny.
Yeah,
that would have been funny.
That'll be the sequel.
Right. That would be yes. That's something being a bathroom, man, dude. I don't understand why they go into that as choice.
Well, also, you could do something where you're in the women's room. You're that same character in the women's room, but you're a woman. No, you're a woman.
Yeah, I could do
you do a woman.
Funny. That'd be funny.
Like the Tyler Perry kind of thing.
Yeah, but I don't really want to do the dress, man.
Do you do acting? Tyler Perry studio anything?
Tyler had me at the studio, but I didn't get the part. They called me in to read.
Really? What show?
I think it was for House of Pain.
Oh, geez.
Right. I couldn't believe I didn't get the part. I was going to be playing myself as a comedian, and
we'll send this to Tyler Perry Studios. Make a note of that, Al.
Gotcha.
Send this to Tyler Perry
Studios.
Studios.
Send it to him.
Because this is the act. This is becoming the Hollywood, not the Hollywood of the South. Hollywood.
Yeah, it really is. With
is.
With that tax break, man. Matter of fact, I was working in Tyrone, Georgia.
Yeah.
They're building like one of the biggest back lots in the nation. In Tyrone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the people that did Harry Potter.
Yeah, well, that's the James Bond people. They do the James Bond.
Whatever studio they build, they building the biggest back lot in America.
Yeah,
in Tyrone.
Yeah, it's the James.
I don't know how
James
many
Bond
acres,
out of England,
but it's gonna be the biggest back lot ever.
Yeah, it's out of England. They came here to Atlanta to see a property. They didn't like it. They were driving back to the airport. They saw all these rolling hills and it reminded them of England.
Wow.
And that's why they're going to have it. It's going to be big.
Yeah.
This is the time to get into it.
I'm telling you, man.
Now tell us about pharmacy school. What was it? I know it was difficult.
It was hard, man. I'm just a guy from the south side of Chicago. I went to the inner city public school.
Yeah.
And I had to work extra hard, in order to keep up with the other children.
Yeah.
I just worked. I'm just a product of very hard work. I never get out a test. I'm gonna tell you what. The example. We had a test in pharmaceutics. Okay. So I studied or whatever. Thought I studied. Didn't learn all the information. So the teacher goes, "Okay, class, everybody did good on the test. Our average is about 85. We only had 2 people to fail." I'm like, yes. I'm high-fiving. Yes. Boom, boom. Pass the test back. I give a test. And I just walked out of the class real fast.
Why? What was on the...
Because I got an F, man. I was one of the Fs.
Someone had to do it.
Out of a class of 100, man, I was one of them. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, there's 100 people in here. I can't be one of the Fs. I was sick, man.
Now you have a dog, right?
Yeah, I got a dog.
Tell us about your dog.
Well, I walk him, man, but you know what's weird about him? You got a dog too?
Yes.
I don't understand why they just can't go outside and dump. They just take a dump.
Yeah.
They have to find like the perfect spot. You notice that?
Yes.
They sniff around. No, I don't like this. So I'm walking. We walked probably 20 minutes before he found the spot. And then they finally get the spot, and they get it because they back into it and they get a hump in the back.
Yeah.
And they look at you.
Yeah, to ask your permission.
Yeah. No, they ain't asking you, but they just like, hey, this is it, baby. I found it. Blah, blah. You know what I mean? And it's every time. I don't understand.
I know. Dogs are... Hey, we're their servants. They're not our. They're our masters.
I'm telling you, man.
Listen, can you revert back into that bathroom attendant character and hum a tune while I finish reading the credits of the show? We're coming in. You have a good singing voice, I've heard.
You want me to hum a tune?
Hum or sing lowly, while something that will go in tune with me reading the credits. Anything you'd like.
Okay. Hold on.
A 1 and a 2.
Hold on. I got
Well,
it.
the show's
I got
ending.
it. It's coming up.
Okay. While you're thinking, I'm going to start reading. I'm going to read the credits. So while you think, think.
All right.
Okay. If you would ever like to advertise on
Just looking
Harmony
out of the
Book,
window.
Harmony Book
Watching me
on this network, it gives you advertising on Comics on Parole. I forgot to shout that card. HarmonyBooking.com and American Hearts Radio. And tune in next week, and when we have another great entertaining section. And listen, he's really hurting my train of thought, but go back to that cartoon really fast with the pharmacist. Did you see it? Look at this. Look at this. Is there somewhere I can try these on? That's LeVar right there. And the guy saying, where can I try these on? You get it? Anyway, thank you. If you go for your HarmonyBooking.com for all your booking needs, and tune in next week. Same bad time, same bad place.
Hello, I'm Bobo.
Thank you, LeVar. Thank you.
I'm Bobo, your pharmacist. That is who that is. That's not me.
Thank you for tuning in to Comics on Parole.